Before I say my speech, I would like to ask Sister Gail Ramjan, my dear partner and colleague and co-founder of the Muslim Education Trust, to come forward. Gail, please. In 1988, 1 week after my arrival, I arrived December 24th, 1987, Christmas Eve. So a week later on, I met the Ramjans, Gail and Ayub. Ayub unfortunately works for Microsoft and he travels. Unfortunately, he works for Microsoft because they took them from Portland. But I met the Ramjans, and the Ramjans are my dear family here. Not only my sisters and brothers, but they're my blood family here. Gail is a dear friend, and we thought about the idea of reviving, the Muslim community. The Muslim community lived in isolation. The Muslim community were represented by our first mosque in Portland, the African American Muslim community, the Muslim Community Center. They just came in 1970s out of the Nation of Islam with the Imam Warith ad-Din Muhammad. May God bless his soul. And it was really an interesting trip for me to see Sister Nadira and Brother Muhammad in their home. And there were Sister Maryam Dewan. I don't know if Sister Maryam is here or not. Can you come up on the stage, please, Sister Maryam? And Brother Salahuddin Wesley. So we needed, young people, I'm sure, say that this guy is hallucinating. And I went to Dr. Tolan's office, the late Nuhab Tolan, 1 week, first term in my PSU education. I went and I met his assistant and I told him I would like to see Dr. Tolan. She said he is busy in a meeting. I told him this is my number, at that time no cell phone. Can I schedule a meeting with him? He said yes. He said why the Muslim community have achieved, individuals have achieved whatever they have achieved. We have the best professors. We have a gentleman that founded the College of Urban Planning and put Portland State in the map. We have the Masouds, we have the Ahmeds, we have so many individuals. As individuals, we have been successfully done a great job. But as a community, we live totally in complete isolation. This is why we say the importance of having an education institution, a public relation. And believe it or not, it has been really a blessing, and I never regretted, and we never regretted that we have done whatever we could do. We built relationship. Brother Salahuddin Qadri was there, Sister Salma Ahmed, Dr. Masoud Ahmed, Gulzar Ahmed, and so many Arab Americans, Jim Hanna, Gloria Tuma, just name it. Susan Mamadou, a great attorney in Portland. She worked with my brother in Yemen, 1973. Susan worked with my brother Ahmed. He is a graduate of University of Chicago, master's and PhD in economics. He was the Minister of Development in Yemen. And Susan was a young lady married to a Yemeni American, has her third child, Ali. And I met Susan, I was 7 years old. And this is one of the reasons why I'm here in Portland. These individuals, and then Ned Rush, Rabbi Joey Wolf, and so many individuals have really made this reality possible. As our dear Tom Bartlett, a builder of the American University of Cairo, Tom Bartlett raised about $500 million for the new campus. And it wasn't just Tom Bartlett, it's the team. This project has 45 individuals worked in this project. Yes, as a chemist, we recognize somebody to be the catalyst, but it is really a reality of all of us that have worked hard in this project. Before I say my speech, Mariam, where is Mariam? Please, Mariam. And Sister Gail, I want to recognize you with the M&D construction hat. Tony DeSalva is smiling. So Tony, would you please stand up? Tony was the project manager of this great work. I want Sister Salma, I want the three founding mothers and sisters of this community to put this hat on Sister Gail's hat, please. Hey, would you please, come here. And Congresswoman Bomanichi, would you mind to come and join us, please? Judge Nan Miller, would you join us, please? And our organ attorney, Ellen, please. And Elisa Kini Geyer, would you please? Elisa is a great friend and mentor, and Neil Geyer is there too as well, the President, CEO of Mercy Corps. Neil, would you please stand so everybody recognize you? Neil has been a great advisor and mentor. And Commissioner Prince and Leila, please join us, please. And Lynn, and Roxana Bashar, please join us, please, Roxana, please. Anwar, please. Please, Roxana, it's very important for you, please. Okay. Lynn. May I have the honor to put it in my dear sister and partner and co-founder of the Muslim Educational Trust, Gail Ramjan. I want to ask two individuals. My wife, Rahina, please, Rahina, and Nihal Suhail, please, both of you come together, please. Rahina, please. Rahina and Nihal, please. Rahina is a dentist. And my wife for over 24 years, the public doesn't see her, but she is present always. The other side maybe it's easier right now. I know you are a gymnastic, but and Sister Nihaz. So let's praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's say God is great. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Gail, thank you very much, and we need the words of wisdom from you, Gail.
They suck it out of you. And, this morning we opened the swimming pool. We inaugurated the swimming pool. We didn't have a ribbon cutting, but we had a ripple. There was a ripple when we went in, and that was the ribbon cutting. We were talking then about kind of this occasion. And we had a baby in 1993, and it was called MET. And we thought about his future and what we wanted, how we wanted this child to grow, and what we saw as its foundation to make it strong, healthy, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And we went through, those teenage years, and we went through all of those stages that your child goes through. And at this point, I think that we look at that child and we say, she's grown into a fine adult. And that's how I feel about seeing this dream, this chapter at least, not the end of the book, but this chapter completed, is that our child has grown into a fine adult.
On behalf of the Muslim community, the Portland community, okay.
I wonder what the airport officials are going to think when I wear.
Please, everybody in the room, on behalf of the Muslim community, the Portland community, the Oregon community, and the American community that recognizes excellence, I would like you to stand in honor of Wajdi, and of Gail, and of Ayub, who is not with us in body or physically, but he is with us in spirit. For without these three people, we would not have had the leadership leadership and the guidance that has resulted in our interfaith work all those years. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Gail. Thank you very much, Leila. Sister Salma, would you mind to recognize all the ladies with a gift from the stage here, please? And Sister Nadira and Leila. Everybody, no? I'd like to ask our dear two technical co-chairs, Ibrahim Turki and Ajaz Khan, to come forward, and Brother Jahid Sohan and Brother Anwar Bashar, would you please come forward? I'd like to recognize our dear partner in this great work and achieving completion of the whole, Pacific Continental Bank, Mark Stevens, Kathy Swift, and Emily